conditions here today, out of this world. I'm in a place called Chalacombe at the Black Venus Inn. Charming little place, no signal, my map's not downloaded. I've spent the night in a van, but everything will be fine. I'm in the middle of Exmoor. Today's walk is 7.7 miles and it should take me 3 hours 15 minutes. But I'm looking to do that in a bit of a quicker time today because it's going to be very hot. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably arrive at the Trig point bang on midday, the hottest part of the day. What a picture perfect place to come. Chalacombe, I don't know what, there's nothing around here, it's just Exmoor and it's best. So I'm going that way. It's a lovely little river. Cobbled. So this is my second attempt at this Trig point. Had a bit of a problem in the first attempt. As a campsite I went on, had a problem that it was waterlogged and I got stuck in the mud. So I had to abandon ship. The most westerly Trig in Somerset. And it's very difficult to access for the fact that starting a walk from a pub or a National Trust car park is very difficult because you're always quite a few miles away. And I thought it was only going to be half an hour's walk away, but Exmoor's a big place. Looks like an old ditch. Could be a medieval ditch. All the trees lined against it, maybe a road of some description. Definitely been dug out. It's it's all I know. Way over there, I can see something on a hill. I've just got my binoculars out, and it's the Trig point. I can't believe it. It must be about a mile away. Always carry binoculars. The Tarka Trail is 180 miles of trails which are supposedly, but you can bike it or walk it, and it finishes in Barnstaple. And it goes through Dartmoor, Exmoor and parts of Devon. This will probably be the most uninteresting walk for watching, but for actually completing, this is probably a 5-star walk. Ah, what a beautiful day. Never done this before, but I'm going to walk off piste. I'm going to take a direct route instead of going round. So I can see a gate over there. It's all public access land. Oh, you idiot. Can't do that. Could you ever check the map? There's a river running down there. So I've gone right round the houses to avoid that little river that runs down there. And I'll be really annoyed when I get to the crossing in a bit, if it's a tiny trickle. So now, one thing to note when you're ever looking at the maps is one of the most important details is the need to check the contours of the map, because then you can see how much uphill walking you're doing, because it's not always obvious. I've just seen River Barrow, tiny little waterway. Pathetic. Just added 30 minutes for no reason. My walking fitness has massively improved since doing these Trig points, and I've just seen a sign that stay to the left because it's very boggy. It's like bloody Dartmoor. Your foot could just disappear. Man, look at that. Ooh, I wouldn't fall in there. There it is. Oh yes. Bloody ring fenced. For protection, no doubt. Oh, and it's got its own little sty. James Barrow Trig Point. A barrow lass you are. Viewpoint. Looking at the distance, you can see a 360-degree vista. Maybe you can't see the hills there, but I think the sea's over that way anyway. But a massive, massive viewpoint. The beauty of it is, well, fabulous Exmoor, innit? Can't beat it. Stood up here on your own, put your tent over there. How the hell has that massive shit ended up in a fenced off area? And that one. And now I quite understand why it's built on a mound and it's fenced off, because possibly it's a medieval burial ground. So there's your historical reference. James Barrow, ancient burial ground. Put that to rest now. Discovery Index! Well, access, free access up here if you want to call it that. There's lots of paths that crisscross across the top of Exmoor. The Tarka Trail, which presents itself as a biking trail, no chance, it's boggy. I wouldn't come that way, but you can come a different way to get up to this trig point. Difficulty, it's about, I can't think, is it 1,000 feet roughly ascending? It's not too bad. Sounds a lot, that. Condition of it, well, it's got a lovely barbed wire fence around it and a lovely moss that gives it a nice soft feel here. It's quite sensual to touch. I am on my own, aren't I? Yeah. And of course, the visibility of this one, I saw it from about 2 miles away in that direction. So clearly, a perfect trig point. Picnic ability! Oh, God, I feel sick. As I've already seen in this area, beautiful place to put your blanket down and have a picnic. So that's what I'll do. Today's only available choice is the camper van special of peanut butter and Vegemite. What else? I mean, I'll be honest, as a sustenance, this is just what, I think this is the trig walker's meal of choice. So we've got lovely weather, completely secluded. Walked past 2 walkers, I think, that was it. Didn't say hello. So I just carried on walking. And we've got the place to ourselves with a lovely trig point. What more could one ask for? Right then, time to head off back to the van. I haven't got time to stop at the pub today, so just have to crack on with a walk. I'm going to have to go back the way I came because the road I was going to walk down is actually a bit too busy and it's not easy to walk. Farewell, James Barrow. No, it doesn't rhyme. Shit. So I've just left the trig point, and what is really surprising about it is when you're actually up on the hill, what, 50 metres away, no idea where it is. You can't see it because of the lay of the land. Gives you no perspective once you're up here, so you do need your map to be able to find it when you're up here. Otherwise you just wander off across moorland forever into this bog, which is making it hard going. What was I saying about my fitness? Nearly back. Nearly back. Picked up a bit of an injury there. Massive graze there. Might be need some attention when I get back. Whew. Things you do. Things you do for trig points. Jesus. Whose idea was this anyway? back into Challicum. Yeah, that's about it. Just need to get a bit of, I'll just pop in the pub if it's open. Just get a bit of first aid on me knee.